Okay, let's get this album out. This one's for Kevin, and this one's for Luke, and this one's for Emily. First step is making sure all the Kickstarter backers get their copies, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going through the surveys, finding people's addresses, and packing stuff up. Some tiers haven't had their survey sent out, but if you have received a survey and you haven't filled it in yet, go do that. Find it in your emails and fill it in, because otherwise I don't have your address. Guys, it's happening. I was going to release the album on Friday, but you know what? Let's do it on Wednesday instead. Editing a music video for a song called The Sea Hates a Coward. Want a sneak peek? Haha, look, it's awesome. It's a song about hands. Previously on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Watch Grant Ward become a horrible alien zombie. More sexual tension between the science nerds. And everybody's favorite, Coulson leaves his hand on the moon.
So, it's just great to be all.
I got all these little planes. Guys, it just turned midnight like 20 minutes ago. 22:15 is on iTunes. I don't have any champagne or anything. Do you have any champagne, Mandy? No, she's just celebrating. What?
We
look like a couple.
We do look like a couple like this.
We're not a couple.
We're not a couple.
22:15, the new album by High Five Spaceship, is live right now on Google Play and iTunes. So if you haven't got it and you want it digital, go get it.
I want to take the time to talk about my hot, sexy German boyfriend. I have one.
He's gonna be my hot, sexy German boyfriend soon. Na 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 na. No, 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 I'm a bad boy. So the album is out today, which means I am posting video, taking pictures, updating loads of things, making sure the downloads work. There's a lot of stuff. Some really rushed pack shots because I realized I didn't have any. This is the single disc edition, and then this is the bonus that comes with the 2-disc. They now live up on my mantle next to all the editions of Progress. Got 2 more of these vinyl frames, one for 22:15 and one that's wishful thinking, I guess. And I'm burning my bacon because I'm busy Snapchatting. Hey Mandy, when's the best time to upload a video to YouTube?
Depends on your own analytics.
I don't look at analytics. When's the best time?
Let me look.
Just scheduled a video to go out on Slow Mo's Over in a couple of hours, and I uploaded an album sampler to SoundCloud, so you can go check that out. There are a lot of websites and things to post on.
I'm a richer Snapchat!
The video just went live. It's over on Slow Mo's Over right now. Go check it out. I'll be here for the next couple hours answering comments and replying to tweets and retweeting people. So if you enjoy it, go share it about. You guys' feedback and support has been so good so far. Please let me know what you think of the video by posting a comment or tweeting me. This is release headquarters right now. The whole team are here making sure this gets sent out to everyone and everyone hears it. So the album's working title was Pathfinder because I love this idea of space travel being central to the theme of the whole thing. I ended up renaming it to 22:15 for a lot of different reasons, but that theme stayed part of the overall concept. Pathfinder over the years has been the name of a lot of different US spacecraft, but it's also a Jeep MMCCXV is 2215 in numerals. I'm not going to go too much into the story of the album because I want everyone to have different ideas about what it means. But for me, it's about a journey, an exodus. Briley and I are characters talking to each other literally over a great distance. I grew up loving Roger Dean's album covers for Yes. He always created these amazing, impossible landscapes, and I imagined the idea of traveling to that world. There are a lot of nerdy references in this album. Tithonus, which is the title of a track which becomes quite central to the whole thing, is named after a Greek myth. The story goes that he wishes for eternal life, and he gets just that with no frills, so he keeps aging, and after a few hundred years he's just bones and skin, and he's begging for death that won't come. No part of this album was recorded outside, which wasn't the case with Progress. Working on this album drove me to the brink of madness, which these guys will attest to.
It's true.
There's a track on the bonus disc that's inspired by Mike Oldfield, which makes me just as nerdy as Kanye.
Can we get much higher? I'm crossing you in style someday.
Hoping if you're seeing this snap, then you've seen the music video by now. If you haven't, go watch it. I wasn't planning on doing an extensive behind-the-scenes video or anything, so I thought it'd be fun to tell you some stuff about how we made it now on Snapchat. Tech specs, camera-wise, we shot on the Canon, on Mandy's Canon this time around, because my Panasonic, although I love it, is really unforgiving in dark scenes. Although we experimented quite a bit with different lighting setups and different amounts of fills, we came to rest on a very simple one-light setup. I wanted it to be grungy and dark and you not to be able to see anything. And Mandy was like, no, show us the stuff. And I'm like, no, hide the stuff. We had one of these mammoth LED panels sitting where the laptop screen would be in any shot involving Jamie. Okay, let's talk about Tumblr. I had a lot of fun with this. I don't really use Tumblr. If you followed me for a long time, you'll notice that I didn't use it for like years. Then all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, I started posting things again, seemingly with absolutely no rhyme or reason. What I was doing was putting together my mood board. I would just scroll through Tumblr trending for hours every day, finding all the stuff. But it was really important to me that the Tumblr element of the video include the lyrics. So every few posts, I would be injecting my own little designs. Here's one Mandy made for me. A lot of these were created with photos from unsplash.com. I really recommend it for people who need great stock photos or just backgrounds or whatever. It was kind of potluck which of these posts made it into the final product because we got so much footage and so much of it was good and we glitched the shit out of it. I tried to include some stuff that I love, like Steven Universe. There's a picture of Elliot who plays guitar on this track. But I also tried to include some stuff that I absolutely hate, like pretentious photos of coffee. The video is for the song, and the song taps into something that I think all of us feel from time to time, a certain anger about the way that things are reduced on the internet. Real causes and important things start to blur together with all the minutiae and the bullshit and become indistinguishable. I wanted to show that not only in the content I chose to show on screen, but the way that it was delivered. This video is an overload of information, and I, the performer, am a part of that. Not to get too real or anything, but I feel like any creator, at some point or another, has felt like just part of the background noise. Which leads me to editing. I use Final Cut Pro X. I swear by it. I love it. I recommend it to everyone. I even teach workshops on it. To thank Mandy for a lot of help on this. Not only did she shoot half the video, she also gave me a lot of advice on new plugins that I've been installing on Final Cut. Here's my timeline, the audio at the bottom, and then some major shots synced onto that. There's loads of little chunks. These are Tumblr things. Then we got these little chunks are glitch effects. They're like adjustment layers that affect everything underneath them. I had a lot of fun with the hierarchy of this as well because you can then place extra footage or images over the top. So I've got glitches and then more. I was really messy on the coloring with this video as well. I would not recommend anyone try and learn from me. Some subtle tweaking on everything down here, and then I used this adjustment layer to make the bulk of the changes. I ended up with this tangled web of footage and stills and multiplied layers and adjustment layers and color correctors and glitches. And the end result was this. It's been an amazing day. Thank you to everyone who has left a nice comment on the video or just watched it and enjoyed it in their own way. By now, everyone who pre-ordered it should have got a digital download. If you did pre-order it and you haven't received anything, please get in touch. And if you haven't got it but you want to support High Five Spaceship, you can get the album now worldwide on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Digital, and direct from Hit With Red. I'm gonna go to bed, okay? It's been a long day.